Hi there folks, and welcome to our very first episode of Tech News Monday on the channel. Let's go ahead and hop right into some news. Okay, so this is a brand new series that I'm adding to the channel, and I will be looking forward to your feedback. That will determine whether I continue with this series or not. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into some Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series news. Let me check what we have here. Well, there aren't any news, which I guess means this should be the end of this segment. But now, on a more serious note here, we have not seen any leaks on the next iteration of the Samsung flagship tablet series, right? In fact, we've heard more about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Lite than we have about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series. Now, if you remember last year, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 series dropped right in February. But by then, we had already stumbled upon the number of, leaks before the devices actually even launch, so much so that we knew exactly what these things were going to look like. And yet here we are, middle of January of 2023. There's been zero information leak, and I'm not even talking like renders or anything like that. I'm talking just word to mouth, rumor, nothing about the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 series, even though we know that it is upcoming. Now, all of this, of course, was to a certain extent anticipated, because a couple of months ago, an article in the Elect reported that Samsung decided to delay development of its next, flagship tablets, which was set to commence back in December of 2022. By the way, cited things like, the impact of the recession, which led to, more of a decrease in tablets demand from both individuals and businesses, which, kind of makes sense if you think about it. Now, the new timeline that everyone is kind of banking on, hoping that development starts on would be like now, like this quarter. Everyone is banking on the fact that it may start this quarter, development may start this quarter, so that there's hope that we have something by, the third quarter of 2023. But then again, if it were to land in that quarter, which is third quarter, that'll be like around August, that's when Samsung drops the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Z Flip 5, right? So we don't know that they want to combine all of that. They just may, or they can push it a quarter forward and drop it at the same time as the next iPad Pro, maybe for some friendly competition, with its main competitor, wink, wink, but I don't know that Samsung wants to do that. Sometimes they try to drop it before so that it could get, a number of people buying it before the next or before the competitor drops their own devices. So maybe they'd do something like that. But it certainly would be exciting to see, right? To see them go head to head, dropping at the same time, Samsung Galaxy Tab S, their premium tablets dropping at the same time as the Apple iPad Pro. We can kind of see that little battle going, but I'm just dreaming here. Anyway, we know that, the only thing that we know are coming this upcoming February would be both the all-new Samsung Galaxy S series, meaning the Samsung Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, and the S23 Ultra, along with the new Galaxy Book series, which would be the third iteration. And on that note, actually, let me get close here. On that note, there is something that is set to drop in February that a lot of people don't know about. It is an Ultra model of the Galaxy Book Pro. So I'm not sure if it's going to be called the Galaxy Book Pro Ultra or simply the Galaxy Book Ultra. Either way, that is one that I'm excited to see because it seems to be going under the radar. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, even though it's set to come out here and really compete against the MacBook Pro. Now, not a lot of leaks have dropped about that, and like I said, not a lot of people are talking about it. But based off of what's been circulating the internet, it's supposed to be an extremely light laptop, right? So even lighter than the MacBook Pro that it'll be competing against, right? And it does all of that. It's doing all of that while pushing a full-size keyboard, meaning it comes, regular keyboard along with a number pad. That is actually pretty neat. And again, we don't have a true full, spec sheet out there, but the leaks that are out there are leading us to believe that this, Ultra, this Galaxy Book Ultra, will be boasting a 13th generation Intel processor. But, we'll just go ahead and wait and see. Either way, whether you are interested or if you just think you might be interested, make sure to go ahead and reserve, right? And I've been talking about this for the past few days now. If you are at all interested in any of the upcoming devices, make sure to reserve. I always do it. And that's how I save on the devices that I buy, because if you reserve now, you'll be saving, up to $100. That's just right up front. And then of course, they'll be tagging additional discounts as you processing or as you place your, as you pre-order the device. So make sure to go ahead and reserve. I will have the link in the description that will take you there. And of course, like I've said before, this is a no commit thing, right? So if in order to reserve, all you have to do is just add your email. That's all it is. And if you decide that you don't want to, move forward with it, you don't even have to do anything. Just don't do anything and you will be just fine. But if you go ahead and move forward with it, obviously they will apply the $100 and then apply the additional discounts and so forth. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a video on how to, jump through hoops in order to take full advantage of all of the discounts that, Samsung actually offers. And I'm sure that for those who've been following the channel for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, that is all I had for Tech News Monday here. I will have more in the next episode, of course, meaning that I will stay updated so that you stay updated. Up until that next episode, of course, as always, stay safe out there.